Hello, this is Sabika Syed and welcome to the Print Headlines. Trinamool Congress MP Sukhendu Sekhar Roy resigns from Rajya Sabha and party. Senior Trinamool Congress MP Sukhendu Sekhar Roy said that he has resigned from the Rajya Sabha and from the party today. The resignation of Trinamool Congress MP Roy brings differences among the party MPs to the fore, and speculations are rife that more MPs may follow suit. Roy has been one of the dissenting voices in the party and has distanced himself from the Trinamool Congress after the debacle in the 2026 assembly polls in the state. The 77-year-old Trinamool leader raised several issues like corruption in the party and said there was no introspection in the party after the loss. TMC MPs write to Speaker backing NDA, triggering split in party's Lok Sabha unit. The crisis engulfing the TMC deepened today as 20 Lok Sabha MPs, led by Chief Whip Kakoli Ghosh Dastedar, wrote to Speaker Om Birla declaring support for the BJP-led NDA, triggering a split in the party's parliamentary unit and dealing a severe blow to Mamata Banerjee's authority after the party's assembly poll debacle. Opposition leaders seek unity at India Bloc meeting, deliberate to redraw strategy. The India Bloc meeting began in New Delhi today to forge unity and rework their strategy to take on the BJP. Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge highlighted that the economic environment is extremely negative and new investments are not coming in at the pace required to generate new jobs. Opposition party top leaders, including Congress chairperson Sonia Gandhi, leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha Rahul Gandhi, Congress president and leader of the opposition in the Rajya Sabha Mallikarjun Kharge, TMC chief Mamata Banerjee, Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav, Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah attended the meeting. Indian Air Force to transport question papers for June 21 medical entrance examination. The Indian Air Force will transport the question papers for the retest of the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test Undergraduate 2026 or the NEET-UG medical entrance examination to be held on June 21 this year, according to sources from the Ministry of Defence. The NEET-UG 2026 retest question papers will be transferred by the IAF to 18 Air Force stations across the country, which will later be transported securely to different examination centres. Internet services suspended, prohibitory orders imposed in Jaipur for anti-encroachment drive. In a major anti-encroachment drive, the Jaipur Development Authority today demolished more than 50 allegedly illegal structures, including some religious sites. Bulldozers were deployed in the city's Jagatpura area to clear encroachments along a key road running parallel to the railway line from the Nanpuri underpass. The operation aims to restore the road to its sanctioned width of 80 feet and improve connectivity between Nanpuri and Jagatpura. Additional Commissioner of Police Law and Order Rajiv Pachar said, and I quote, "We have removed a mosque and 2 temples. There were more than 100 houses, the front portion of which were removed a month back. There was no problem faced by the police and the public supported the administration. There was one mazar which had its boundary between the road, so we removed that." Death toll in Malviya Nagar blaze rises to 22 after foreign national dies. The death toll in the June 3 Malviya Nagar blaze rose to 22 after another foreign national succumbed to injuries on Saturday, the Delhi police announced yesterday. Nearly a dozen foreign nationals were among those killed in the blaze that ripped through the bed and breakfast facility in South Delhi on June 3 morning. Supreme Court appointed amicus curiae seeks direction to MCD on action taken against illegal constructions. A court-appointed amicus curiae has moved the Supreme Court seeking various directions, including the one asking civic body MCD to file an affidavit indicating the survey conducted and action taken against illegal and unauthorized constructions in the national capital. Senior advocate and amicus curiae Ajit Kumar Sinha, in a report on June 4, approached the top court seeking urgent intervention following the collapse of the building in Saidul Ajab area. The urgent intervention has been sought following the collapse of an allegedly illegally constructed 5-story building in Delhi's Saidul Ajab area that claimed 6 lives and injured at least 14 people on May 30th. YouTuber Maridhas arrested for videos defaming TVK government. YouTuber Maridhas was arrested by a special team of personnel of the Chennai Cyber Crime Police in Madurai today. Sources said a case was registered against him by the Chennai City Cybercrime Police for posting videos allegedly defaming the Tamilaga Vetri Kadagam-led coalition government in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Vijay plays chess with Grandmaster Pragnanda. As Grandmaster Pragnanda arrived at the Secretariat in Chennai today to meet Chief Minister C. Joseph Vijay, the Chief Minister immediately asked officials to bring a chessboard and played a game with him. The Chief Minister also presented a cheque for 50 lakhs to him. The Grandmaster Pragnanda said, and I quote, "I did not expect it. He asked officials to bring a board and started playing with me. I did not know he played chess. Though I won, he played well. He told me that he often plays with his friends." Madras High Court orders for 10 lakh rupees to be paid to each of the 3 children victims of child sexual offence. Justice AD Jagdish Chandra directs Tamil Nadu government to pay the amount from the Child Victim Compensation Fund, impressing upon the need for trial courts to order adequate monetary compensation to child victims of sexual offences who have to undergo therapy for PTSD. The Madras High Court has ordered the payment of 10 lakh rupees each to 3 minor boys who were subjected to aggravated penetrative sexual assault by their fathers for a long period of time. In the Kerala actor rape case, High Court judge recuses from survivor's plea on memory card access probe. A single bench of Justice Jobin Sebastian of the Kerala High Court today recused itself from considering the petition filed by the survivor in the Kerala actor rape case, which sought to quash the Ernakulam District and Session Judge's inquiry report into the alleged unauthorized access of the crucial memory card, which contained videos of the crime. The judge reasoned that he had served as the registrar of the district judiciary when the survivor filed an administrative complaint regarding unauthorized access to a memory card while in judicial custody during the trial proceedings. The petition will now be placed before the Chief Justice of the Kerala High Court to allocate her case to an appropriate bench. Couple arrested in the murder of Delhi University professor over property dispute. A man and his wife have been arrested for allegedly murdering an assistant professor of the University of Delhi, Debasmita Paul, in New Ashok Nagar, East Delhi, earlier this week, the police has said. A minor individual has also been apprehended from West Bengal by the police in connection with the case. Following a final warning issued by the victim to vacate her property in West Bengal's Burdwan, the accused allegedly conspired to eliminate her, travelling to Delhi for it. The couple, who were nabbed from West Bengal, were known to the victim, and their motive was a dispute related to the deceased property in West Bengal, according to Delhi East Police. India issues fresh Iran travel warning, urges citizens to leave. India reiterated its warning today to its nationals in Iran to avoid any travel to the country and exit the region by available means of transport. In view of the latest developments in the region, the embassy advises all Indian nationals to avoid travel to Iran and those currently in Iran to exit the country using available transport. Yemen's Houthis declared total ban on Israeli ships in the Red Sea. Yemen's Iran-backed Houthi rebels announced a missile attack on Israel today and declared a ban on Israeli shipping in the Red Sea, raising the specter of a return to major disruption on the key route. The Houthis, who joined the West Asia war in support of Iran in March, had not announced a single missile attack on Israel since a fragile ceasefire began on April 8. Iranian military says it is stopping strikes on Israel but will resume if Israel attacks Lebanon. Iran has announced that it will stop striking Israel after the countries exchanged fire for the first time since April. But a statement from the country's top military command headquarters warns that it will carry out a more severe response if Israel continues striking southern Lebanon. It comes after Donald Trump told Iran and Israel to stop shooting and said the two countries were looking to do an immediate ceasefire. US President Donald Trump had asked Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu not to retaliate to Iran's latest barrage of missiles, saying it would jeopardize the ongoing negotiations for a peace deal to end the 3-month-long conflict. Trump had also asked Iran to return to the negotiating table. Days after ceasefire agreement, Israel struck Beirut's southern suburbs. Israel struck the southern Beirut suburbs yesterday, just days after a ceasefire agreement in Washington went into effect. There was no immediate word of casualties. A statement from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said the strikes were in retaliation for the Hezbollah militant group firing toward northern Israel earlier, and that the attacks targeted command centers in the sprawling urban neighborhoods. Hezbollah did not immediately claim responsibility for firing at Israel. Oil prices rise more than $2 as Israel strikes Lebanon. Oil prices were up more than $2 a barrel today after Israel yesterday launched renewed strikes on Lebanon despite a truce between the two countries, eroding hopes for an end to the wider war and a restart to crude flows through the Strait of Hormuz. Gaza health officials say 10 killed in Israeli attacks. Gaza's Civil Defense Service and hospitals said Israeli attacks killed at least 10 people yesterday in the latest episodes of continuing violence despite a months-old truce. Israel and Hamas trade near daily accusations of ceasefire violations, and the Gaza Strip remains gripped by bloodshed as progress on permanently ending the war remains stalled. 7.8 magnitude earthquake in southern Philippines causes 15 deaths, damage, and tsunami. An offshore magnitude 7.8 earthquake rocked the southern Philippines early today, damaging buildings and a key access bridge in a large southern city and setting off a 1 meter or a 3-foot tsunami that washed ashore on nearby coasts. Philippine authorities urged people in affected coastal regions to move to higher ground after the offshore quake hit south of General Santos, a city of about 7,20,000 people. The death toll has reached at least 15, with more than 100 people injured. Iranian court upholds filmmaker Jafar Panahi's 1 year imprisonment. Iranian filmmaker Jafar Panahi's 1 year imprisonment has been upheld in a retrial by the Tehran Revolutionary Court. Panahi was charged with propaganda activity against the regime, and Judge Iman Afshar rejected the objections raised by Panahi's legal team and upheld the ruling. This is not the first time Panahi has faced jail time. In July 2022, he was arrested after visiting fellow filmmakers jailed for expressing dissent through films. That's all we have for you today. We'll be back tomorrow with the latest.